Hi, good morning. As you guys could see, I am not here. I'm in a workshop. I will be back this afternoon. But I'm leaving you guys the whole lesson. We kind of covered mean, median, mode, and range already. So this is kind of a review. You guys, left you notes. You can fill them in as you go. And then I left you the blank space so you can complete other activities as you go. If you have time, maybe you could leave this till the end. But I took 2 screenshots of period 1 and 2 tests, and I just want you to discuss which period do you think performed better on the test and why, and which period do you think is more consistent and why. We'll discuss this tomorrow as well. Okay, so 6162, mean, median, mode, and range. The mean is the average set of data, the median is the middle, the mode is the one that appears the most, it's the most popular, and the range is the difference. You guys could work these out, pause the video, work them out, and then click play to view the answers. Okay, so pause. And here are your answers. I'm trying to move those boxes away. Okay. Okay, mean, median, mode, and range. I want you guys to kind of read this and go through it. There is only one median, one mean, and one range, but the modes can be different. There can be one mode, several modes, or no modes. So find the mode of the following data. You can pause the video and then click play for your answers. Okay, in this one, you have 2, 3, 4, and 5. They both appear twice, so those are all the modes. In the second one, 15 is the only mode because it appears the most. And in this one, they are all, actually, no, there are no modes because none of them appear more than the other. So in this one, there's actually none. They all appear the same amount of time. Okay, outlier is a value that is much higher or much lower than the other numbers. The outlier will either pull your mean up or pull it down. Unfortunately, the outlier, sometimes it's not a good thing. So sometimes we have to calculate it with the outlier and then without. So in this first one, in this first set of numbers, the 26 is clearly the outlier. It's a lot bigger than the other numbers. So if we calculated it with, we would get one answer, and if we took it out, we would get another. And you could see what effect that outlier has. Okay, you guys could try the second one. And those are your answers, or that's what you should get. Okay, mean, median, mode, and range. Sometimes you're going to have to figure out when to use what data and what is most useful and most meaningful. So we use mean when the data set has no outliers. We use median when it does have outliers and there are no big gaps. And we use mode when they're pretty much identical numbers or very close. Okay, missing addend. We will go over this a little bit tomorrow as well, but we need to choose the correct value for n in the data set. So it's giving you the mean and it's giving you all these numbers and you need to come up with n. Well, if you think about it, if you add up all those numbers, including n, and then divide by the number of numbers there are, remember n is a number, you should get 44. Now, because you guys are so smart, you guys could set this up like an equation. Go up. Okay, if I added all my numbers, I have 6 numbers and then I have n, right? So if the mean is 44 and I had 6 numbers, really what I did was I added all of them plus n, and then divided by 7 equals, or by 6. By 6, there are 6 numbers. So if you add them all up and then divide by 6, you should get 44. So you could kind of follow it this way. Work with your group to figure these out. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time, and the sub is waiting outside the door. So we're going to go over this tomorrow. And then you guys could try this problem as well, talk about it, see if you could figure it out. Here are your answers. Okay. And then you guys could work on these, pause the video, and then these are a little bit challenging. And then you guys can also check your answers. And then you guys don't have to. This will be the last one. Work on this with your group, and then you guys could do everything else in classroom in your blend piece. Okay? Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.